There
I
are
believe
3
it's a
urns,
repulse.
a rack of weapons. They're mostly bladed and old. And then there are 6 canisters.
Alright. I know that if I touch those urns, this time they'll be cursed. I know they
Possibly.
will be at some point. What
Right.
kinds of canisters are there, though?
What kind of
Because,
canisters are they? You look over at them.
yeah.
There are 3 abilities, 2 evolutions, and a skill.
Oh, yeah, didn't the guy
Feet.
who was stacking evolutions leave?
He might have. Okay, there's the chat. You create an unmoving, opaque sphere of force, coloring desire, half the sphere. The question is, does anything come into it other than your group? Okay.
It's not.
So nothing else can enter. Okay. Very good.
What is the group's opinion on me taking 2 of the ability canisters for my intelligence?
I don't care about the
I'm,
canisters much anymore. You guys could take them.
Oh.
I'm more interested in the.
I mean, if y'all want the ability canisters, I'll let you have them first, because I've already taken like 12.
Didn't you guys say that I needed to boost my charisma?
I think
Yeah.
we did at some point say that.
I don't care. You guys take them.
Okay.
What happens if you chug all of it, like the feats and
Here's the
ability
suggestion of what I have
canisters?
here. Macrude, you don't have a character yet to claim any of these, or else I'd say we have to wait to find out. 2 ability canisters for one of you is fine because you can get 1 ability canister and 2 of the evolution canisters equal 1 ability boost.
What does evolution do?
You can spend 2 points of evolution, and one canister of evolution gives you a point, right? 2 points equal
Yeah.
+2 to an ability. So one of you can take 3 canisters, the other can take 2 canisters. You both get +4 to an ability score.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
At this point, you and Groovy are currently tied in canisters, so you can decide, oh, Laser, I actually have to start your second character's list.
Also write down maid costume in one of his items.
So we already have a French maid, right? What about a scullery maid?
Ah, yes. We need that. A scullery maid.
Either way. So the question is, who takes 3 canisters as opposed to the 2?
If anyone is okay with it, I guess I'll take the 3.
I'm not taking any canisters.
Right,
So
it's just you or Groovy to decide. And Groovy, you have it backwards there. It's 2 Eidolon, 1 skill.
If I take 2 Eidolon, I can get the flight evolution and leave.
Oh, jeez. Yes, you could.
I'm getting the 2 Eidolon evolutions.
Okay, Crimson, you get 3 ability boosts to Charisma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plus
Is
6
that
to your Charisma.
so? My current charisma is. Let me check. It's 16. So does that bring me to 19?
at 16.
Yes.
You're at
So
22.
if if I chug 3 ability canisters, that will make me charisma 19.
No, charisma 22.
What?
Each one is a +2 to one ability score.
Okay. Okay, 22, I guess.
Hang on. Back at Groovy, you chug the 2 Eidolon evolutions, you pop wings, and you just leave.
No, that would be dickish if I just left.
Alright,
If
hang
I
on.
get more tired of shit, I'm probably gonna leave, but not now. I just want flying.
Okay.
Actually, I might take a look at what else is here.
So you don't want the intelligence boost after all?
I'll take it if he's not gonna take it.
Alright. Well, then we need to make a decision here, because I was under the impression you actually wanted to leave. Monarch, hold off on putting in your canisters yet.
Okay.
So Monarch only wants like a +4 to his abilities at this point. That would put him at a 20 for charisma. Groovy, you
Oh,
want
really?
to get
Okay.
a boost to your intelligence, so you could take one of the abilities, and be happy, and then get fly as well with the Eidolon.
Yeah.
Okay. So for Groovy, I'm going to mark you as having 8 canisters. And Monarch, I'm going to mark you as having 7 with 2 in charisma, not 3.
So my DC went up, which is good.
It did. You now have a 20 in charisma, not a 22, I'm sorry. There's still 1 canister left. It gives a +2 to a skill. Now you could be nice and leave it for your new crewmate.
He'll get the next batch. I think Kobe should get it.
Kobe, do you have a skill that you use often?
I'll keep the canister for now. I'm unsure what I should do with it. What skill do I use often? Holy hot damn. I know that I'm not charismatic as anything, so diplomacy's
You know what?
out.
I have a suggestion.
Perception?
No. Sailor, or was it shipwright, or whatever you were trying to do with building a boat.
Oh, yeah. Sailor.
Quick question.
I would point out Sailor actually wouldn't help you build the ship. It'd help you steer and guide the ship.
Then how do I build the ship? Do I put it in craft?
Profession shipwright or
Profession
craft ship?
shipwright?
Then
Yeah.
I'm putting in a skill rank in shipwright.
Okay. Marking you as having another canister. Alright, back on point to Crimson. What was your question?
So I have 1 skill point left to distribute upon level up to level 6. I was thinking putting it on knowledge local. Will that give me like he got knowledge local from being friendly to the serviles when he goes to the village. He's gonna use it to gather in or get more friendly interactions with them so they can help out. Is that how this works? Knowledge local?
Knowledge local is not even useful in this campaign.
Oh,
Since
okay.
you would have to be familiar with the places. How would you do that if you haven't been there?
So I'm taking
Yeah,
craft
that's
so
what
that way I'm
that's
able
what,
to craft the boat.
yeah, that's why he was that's why I was asking because knowledge local he will gain it from interacting with the villagers.
You would have to spend time in an area to get that.
I did that once when I refused to go home and spend the night. Was that sufficient or no?
Uh, it would take longer than that.
Okay. So I guess I won't getting it.
Yeah. Back. Where were we at here? You got oh right canisters. Laser, not laser. Groovy. Pick a number between 1 and 3.
2. Is that a good thing
Crimson.
or a bad thing?
As you take your last ability canister, you feel a burning happen in your hand.
Uh-oh.
A sharp, intense pain as it kind of enters your body. And after a moment, it goes away. You're not sure what that was about.
Probably nothing.
Oh,
I'm fine.
sure, probably nothing.
This may be.
So because Crimson thinks it's nothing, he doesn't share it with others.
No.
He keeps it to himself.
So this might be a little like cheesy. Can I reallocate 1 point into fly? Now that I have a way to fly.
We all put 1 point into fly. That's it. We're leaving y'all bitches.
I was gonna take one out like escape artist. I can also probably just wait until level up.
Give me a quick moment as I'm checking something. Somewhere I have the right pages. Just give me a moment.
I don't think you're allowed to put a point in fly if you don't have like natural flight or a way to reliably fly.
I gotta be honest, I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm looking forward to the break because I need to do some research for something quickly. I finally got someone, after I've announced the change in charisma or in the canisters, that has reached the moment. Okay. Can I get a perception check from you all?
Yeah.
What about Marble?
I don't know. Marble?
She's defend.
Utter silence from her. And Crimson, you notice nothing, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
McLeod, was the 15 your check? Oh, he's not even recruiting anymore. Laser, is that your perception check?
Good. Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I know I'm going to have a pause modifier, so I just threw a d20 out there thinking, yeah, whatever, it'll represent it.
Okay. Actually, a 15 is all you need to get for this one. Hey, I got a raid from Skeptic Llama. Sorry. I hope you all enjoy
Good job,
this. We're
Skeptic
having some
Llama.
fun.
I'm proud of you.
Party betrayal has already happened today.
I'm not.
Hi there,
Well,
I'm
we
the
are coming up on
problem.
a break, so there will be a 30-minute break, but we will continue after that. In the meantime, Groovy and Laser, you do see something different about Crimson, especially in the dim light inside the hut. It's almost like he's glowing softly.
Why? How can I be grouchy if I have flight and bombs that I can throw at people now?
You notice something different about Crimson Red. He's green.
He's not green.
That's not true.
Actually, it's almost
He
like a
can't be
soft
green, he's
teal
crimson.
color coming from his skin.
I guess I won't be using light spells anymore.
Oh no, it's not that bright.
It's as strong as a candle. You know how
Oh
we like
god,
those.
candles. What's happening,
Not
bros?
as strong as a candle.
The
Can
body
we-
horror. He
can
mentioned
we,
body
like-
horror, and that horror is turning into a candle.
Can
Oh,
you describe
maybe.
it to me now? I'm sorry, I was gone.
Oh, okay. I
Welcome
need a
back.
perception check from you to see if you notice.
Here's the break.
Yes, let's go.
You got this.
14.
Woo.
Okay. Oh, we're having a great session. 14, you don't notice anything different. But, you know, the others seem obsessed with looking at Crimson.
I stare at Crimson, singing. What's going on?
Crimson ignores them. He probably thinks it's because of the boosted ability score on his charisma.
Can I,
Positive
sense
would
motive the party? No, I can't.
I just realized I got extra points from that intelligence boost, so I can just put a point in the fly anyway.
There you go.
Okay. So, let me see here. You are all due for a level up, which might actually be best done during the break.
Man, I'm still sorting out what class I'm playing.
Yeah, only two of you notice anything is wrong with Crimson. There are the 3 urns, there's the weapon rack, and you've used up all the canisters at this point. So it's up to you all what you want to do with this.
I'm checking the weapon racks.
Okay. There appears to be about 10 daggers. They look kind of fancy, if old and kind of rusty. There appears to be a great sword on the rack, 3 long swords, a couple short swords. None of them are in
I
great
believe I
condition
have detect
anymore.
magic.
And did you say you had detect magic?
Yeah, I have detect magic. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna detect magic, cast it, and see if any of the weapons glow. And I'm gonna give them to the other party members if I can't use it.
Okay. Actually, most of them are glowing, but not as in they have some ability laced on them. You think it has to do more with the material they're made of?
Oh, I see. So we can enchant them.
Possibly. That a
So I
perception
point
check
them
from
out
Kobe?
to.
Perception on my Crimson again after noting.
Crimson,
You know.
You just really want to know what... He seems to have like a soft glow coming off him.
It's my new soap.
Does
so
your soap
charismatic.
make you glow? Like you're
He
really...
drank the soap.
He's
That's what
positively
happened.
glowing.
Radiantly glowing, yes.
I'm pleased to announce I've dumped so many points in the fly that I now have a plus 20.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You know, I feel
Sir,
so
are
bad
you
for what I'm about to
pregnant?
give Laser.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm
Okay,
gonna
got
do?
it.
You're gonna be stuck in a maid costume.
Mm.
So you better prepare and get one.
I just
This
realized
actually
something.
might be worth doing then.
I no longer have to put points in acrobatics.
What I really... You actually don't, you're right. What's really sad, though, is you guys keep saying I'm rewarding McCrude for what he did. It does feel
I
like
mean it
that at this
jokingly.
point. I realize just how many benefits he's getting out of this.
I meant take opportunities when you get them.
I was kind of joking about it. I'm gonna put a point in the knowledge local.
Okay.
I'm putting the skill ranks into craft So that way I can both A, craft my maid costumes, and B, craft a boat to get us out of here.
You gotta split that up between each thing you're crafting.
Yeah,
You do, actually, based off what
shipwright
you're making.
and seamstress.
All right, but back on point. Is there anything else you want to do with what's here? There are the 3 urns, and you still have the other
Okay.
dad, quote unquote, statue. That
Yeah.
You didn't tell me what you all finished with.
So after we get back from break, Crimson will while on break, Crimson will have our dad interact with this dad.
Okay. That will be fine for that. What do you want to do for the urns? Leave them alone as well until the end of break?
No, I guess we could bring the urns back, not break them or open them. We could bring them back to our HQ and have Sharon check it out on controlled
You know, these
environment.
ones actually don't have any dust or ash like the last ones. They're actually smaller.
Hmm.
That
You pick up
reminds
the
me,
first one, and it's kind of jingly, like there's coins in it.
Must be gems.
Is it shiny?
It is
Well,
shiny.
you should open it first.
There's
Dump
nothing
it out on the
open. It's
ground.
just open already. But you look in,
Oh, okay.
right? You look in.
I mean, we could ask the dad here what these things are for.
Well, we can't
So-
ask until I make the juice.
Oh yeah. God.
It is
And while I
fair.
make the juice, can I make like a alchemy check to see if I can simultaneously make the juice, but also try and research some spells?
Oh yes.
Like-
Yes, that would be fine.
All
have
right,
2
I don't
days
know
to do it.
what.
So you could get a level 2 spell if you want to do that.
I don't think I have access to level 2 spells until
I have
Next
8
level.
already
Well, you can
because
get
of
extra
my
level 1 spells.
tactics.
yeah.
And then Kobe can help Sharon, right? Because you already have it.
Right.
Yeah, I can do that for you, bro.
Damn.
We've already been through so much pain together. Here's a spell.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what spells I want.
It doesn't really like give anything to skills.
Oh, you want something to give to skills?
I mean, it doesn't.
Guidance.
There you go. Give him guidance. That's what he wants.
What? Me?
Yeah, you get a +1 to all your skill checks during this moment. But
yeah, to research the
you
spells.
have these 3 urns. I have repeatedly mentioned they are open, they are small. Should I just list what's in them because you all try to lift them up? You're still looking at what's in them.
No, we
Oh.
can't.
My
I can
character,
pocket
being
them.
the grave robber she is, will smash them into the wall and see if what coins come out.
Uh,
Okay.
So-
Do you mind if I just walk over and look in one of these urns and be like,
You're
"Look,
not even
guys."
Yes,
there.
please. Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, look in the urns.
So I walk
I
over
will
only
look
to
at
be
the urns
shoved
then.
into a wall by Kobe, who
I
then
will-
kicks the urn over.
Ay. Okay.
Fine, I will look at the urn before I kick it.
So the first
I
urn
will
has
look at it.
just all these coins. There is a whole lot of copper. Do you just want to empty it
Yeah,
into a
we're rich.
purse, or do you want to actually count out the coins?
we have a bag of folding, right?
Yeah, just throw that sucker in there.
Okay. Just mark it as 512 copper coins.
Just throw in
Oh.
520,
Just out of
500 copper
curiosity,
coins in there.
since these copper coins are fairly old, do they fetch more price?
Oh, good question. You know, it's more the size of the coin that is really fetching the price. They don't really care what's on them or not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So just a moment. So what are all the bonuses I'm getting? Because I'm also going to drink one of these to get a +5. This is +6 in total, as well as whatever I roll.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a 38.
Nice. All right.
How many spells do I get? Do I just get one?
That's one spell. You can make another one for the next day as you all sit around again. And these will be your level 1 spells that you've earned.
So 2 in total.
It does take you 6 days worth of ingredients on the island, so
Oh.
to research these spells.
Do
So,
all the
can I get
urns
that next crafter
contain
check?
copper?
Sure.
I'll tell you what's in the other ends in a moment. There you go. Plus another 6.
40.
Jeez. Got that craft check. I didn't realize just how much you were adding in.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have one more check in a moment that will tell us whether or not you succeeded in making nutrient solution to feed the statue. Back on point, you have the last 2 urns. So the next urn has a journal.
Now, I'm sorry for
Yes.
just right before you get into this. I get 2 spells I can check.
Yes, 2 level
On
1
this one.
spells.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Sorry for that.
No, it's fine. Crimson, yes, there is a journal.
Yeah, so since these guys are researching spells and crafting alchemy, and since I can't let our dad speak to this dad, and he has no linguistics shaper, knowledge shaper, he's gonna try and read the journal if it's still it doesn't crumble in his hands.
It seems remarkably well preserved for as old as you suspect it is.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do for the next 2 days, or is it 4 days?
It's the next 2 days. So you read this journal
what's the
beginning
last
to
urn?
end, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
2 days.
he's gonna read it from beginning to end.
You're not very remarkably impressed by the person whose journal it is. The name of the person is Razzle. You're not sure about the pronunciation, but this is the spelling. Razzle. It apparently is an apprentice during the final days on the island. They seem to be talking about collecting a cache of weapons and goods in the hills. They were using this to kind of make a power base, and they were going to try to escape before something happened. It apparently there was a fight or something going on the island. Some of the older Shapers, the teachers, were becoming paranoid, a little angry, often punishing the lower Shapers, the students and lessers, for just existing and failing at tests and things. Far more than should be normal as a teacher. And the last comments he said is he had to go back and perform some last-minute tests before he was allowed to leave to go on his vacation to the north side of the island. And he said he would be back to leave the island after that.
It's on north side of the island.
As far as you can tell, there is nothing here talking about what caused the rift. It does mention the canisters, though. Says they are given out as training aids and tools. Rarely did a student get them, though. It seems to be the teachers kind of kept them to themselves.
Do the texts say anything about the canisters? Are they dangerous in any way if consumed too much, or if there's an antidote to?
Nothing in this journal about that.
Okay, so what's the last urn?
The last urn has something rotting at the bottom of it. You're not sure what.
Come again? Rotting.
Rotting, yes. Some kind of biological mass.
Okay.
You're not sure what it once was.
Okay. I use Mage Hand to pick it up. Make it kind of like levitate for a clear. I can see it clearly. Like make it turn it around in midair.
It is just a pile of molding. Word that is escaping me right now. You put it on crops to make it grow.
Manure.
Compost.
Oh, okay.
Compost. Thank you. I'm like, what is this word? It is just out of my vocabulary. But
Okay,
yes.
so I put it back. And then,
So you just put it back because, like, you don't want to touch this.
well, can I use Mage Hand to like how do you? It's a giant hand, right? That's invisible. Can I just do you know if you hold something and you kind of wiggle your fingers, like
Mm-hmm.
sift through it, sift through the muck, see if there's anything hidden inside?
Okay. You actually don't find anything else in this. It's clear that whatever was in this urn was probably some type of food that he was going to use to make his escape
Ah,
with.
I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
Okay.
suspicion at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess after reading the book and the journal, I just waste time waiting for them to finish
Okay.
making alchemy or something.
That's fair. And with that, we are at our break. I have just switched it to our starting screen. For those of you viewing, please let you know it is going to be 30 minutes before we come back. This is a chance to get up, stretch, get some water. This is a 6-hour session because for Group 3 they can only meet on one day of the week.